All right, my dears, here we are on a Thursday on Whidbey Island where it's super cold because we lost power yesterday and we didn't think to come and turn our heat on here. So we'll definitely try to get our bodies warm today with this flow. The request has been for the hip flexors. So Kanti, you want to show the people where your hip flexors are? Yep. So she shoots from the hip. She's a straight shooter. We got jokes all week. Okay, so we're going to try to stretch out some of those hip flexors with low lunging and some side body stuff. And then I really love that leg sequence where we're doing our circles, leg circles. So this is a psoas strengthener. Oftentimes the psoas is super tight and contracted because it's not the easiest place in the world to stretch, but it's pulling often against the outer hip muscles that we use more. So they're antagonists to each other. And so when we do these leg circles, it helps to strengthen everything around the hip joint itself. So the psoas, the outer hips, even the groin. So we'll start with that. We'll start with some pretty basic stuff that is targeting the hip joint itself. We'll work into a stretch and then we'll build heat through a flow. So that's kind of the flow for today. I think if you're following me on Spotify, the playlist we will have today is The Power is Here Now. The power is here now. All right. So let's take a moment to breathe. Thank the earth, the land that we are on, land of the Coast Salish people, but also to thank these earth bodies. And the bodies, all they hold, oh my goodness, they hold so much more than just the physical sensations and physicality and, you know, the things, the processes we don't even think about, breathing, our heart beating, our digestion, all the things that our body does to try to bring us back to a state of wellness or wholeness. But most of us in the yoga world also recognize that the body holds energetic signature. And so our emotions, our thoughts, our traumas are all stored within the body, and that can be emotional, mental, or physical trauma. Yeah. And trauma, really the definition of trauma is just, it's too much, too fast, and your body cannot respond. So anything that happens too much or too fast and floods and overwhelms the system. And so these sweet bodies, you know, they hold a lot. They hold a lot. Can we drop into a sensation of gratitude for these bodies instead of perhaps what we need from our body? What if we could just be with our body for a moment in gratitude for all that the body does, all that the body holds? Let's just drop into that with a few deeper breaths. Thank you, body. Bring our palms to our heart, bowing our heads slightly. May this practice serve to allow us to be with all our sensations, be with, in relationship with, in agreement with, in alignment with, in power with these bodies. One Om together, deep breath in. All right, let's start on our backs. Today we'll start on our backs. And we'll push play in 3, 2, 1, push play. So here on our backs, we're going to start with our leg circles. Right leg goes up to the sky. Now, your left knee can be bent and the foot on the ground. That'll be easier or more available for most bodies, or you can straighten that left leg on the floor. We're going to start by pointing our toes, doing small circles, like you're going to trace a circle in the sky with your big toe. Flex through the heel, keep the small circles. Keep the heel flexed, medium circles. Point your toes, medium circles. Keep the toes pointed, large circles. Flex the heel, large circles. Go the other direction, large circles with your heel flexed. Point your toes, large circles. Medium circles, toes pointed. Flex through the heel, medium circles. Keep your heel flexed, small circles. Point your toes, small circles. Half happy baby on that right leg. Stretch through the left heel, reach your left arm up overhead. And then switch sides, half happy baby, yeah? So we're stretching now that right psoas. Really stretch through the heel, reach your right arm up overhead. See if you can hold on to the left leg somewhere and really reach through that right heel. Release that side. You can bend the right knee and place the foot down if you like. Left leg up to the sky, point your toes. Small circles like you're drawing with your big toe. Flex through the heel, small circles. Keep your heel flexed, medium circles. Point your toes, medium circles. Keep your toes pointed, large circles. Flex through the heel, large circles. Go the other direction, large circles, heel flexed. Point the toes, large circles. Medium circles, toes pointed. Flex your heel, medium circles. Small circles, heel flexed. Point your toes, small circles. Half happy baby. On that left side, again, straighten the right leg, stretch through the heel, right arm up overhead. And then switch sides, half happy baby. Oh, on the right, really stretch through that left heel, left arm up overhead. Left heel might not touch the floor. You're just really reaching through the heel. And release that side, come over onto hands and knees. Inhale into our cow shape. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale in cat. And come back to cow. And back and forth a few times in this way. And then we're going to come onto our right hand and right knee and reach our left arm up to the sky. Now push into the earth, draw your right shoulder away from your ear and lift your left leg up. Flex through that heel. Draw your belly and keep pushing into the right palm and pulling the shoulder away from the ear. Inhale here. Step that left foot all the way forward for low lunge. Come up, your right knee is down, tuck your tail. Place your left hand on your left thigh. Right hand reaches for the left side of the head, you lean to the left. So at first you might feel your right side body, maybe even the low back or the waist. Now tuck your tail. Woo! Tuck your tail. See if you can bring it into that right front of the hip. And then come back to center. Keep your tail tucked. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Begin to lean your head back into your hands, elbows wide, shoulders down. Continue to tuck the tail and start to send the hips forward. Might be a very small movement with a big impact on that front and right hip. Psoas. And then we're going to reach our arms up, bring our palms to our heart, and hook the right elbow outside the left knee. And now begin to send the hips forward. Keep breathing. Release that shape and tuck your back toes under as you frame your left foot. Lift your right knee up, straighten your left leg and bow toward the shin. Frame the foot with your palms downward facing dog. You might stay here and breathe or roll forward into plank. Hover and hold. Knees might come down, lower to the earth. Cobra pose. Child's pose. Shift forward onto hands and knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale in cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale here. Exhale, cat. Stay for an inhale. Come back to cow. And then come onto your left side. Left hand, left knee. Pushing into that palm, drawing the left shoulder away from the ear, right arm goes up. And then right leg lifts up. Keep pushing the earth away. Keep pulling the shoulder away from the ear. Inhale here. Step that right foot forward, low lunge. Right hand and forearm comes to the right thigh. Left hand reaches for the right side of the head, lean right. So feel the left side body stretching. Bring the shoulder away from the ear. And then tuck your tail and see if you can bring it into the front of that left hip. Notice how different you might be from side to side. Come back to center, interlace the fingers behind your head, tuck your tail, lean your head back, and begin to send your hips forward. Then reach your arms up, bring your palms to your heart, left elbow outside that right knee or forearm, send the hips forward. Release, frame the front foot, tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee up, and straighten that right leg. Down dog. Plank pose. You might hold plank or chaturanga. Knees could be down. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Right foot steps forward between the hands. Dip your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Straighten the right leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Reach your right arm to the sky. Inhale here. Plank. You might hold plank or chaturanga, cobra up dog. And meet back in downward facing dog. Your left leg lifts. Step the left foot forward. Dip the hips, lift the heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Reach your left arm up. Frame the foot. Plank. Hold or chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Walker hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Grab hold of your right wrist and lean left. Come back to center. Grab hold of your left wrist and lean right. Come back to center. Fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift on the inhale. Plank. Come onto your right side. Now, right knee could be down. Let's do it all that way first. Right knee down, come onto your right side. Lift that left leg up. Step that left foot forward. Tuck your back toes under, crescent lunge, rise. Inhale here. Chaturanga, you might float your left leg. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Shift forward plank. Bring your knees down. Come onto your left side, left hand, left knee, right leg lifts. Inhale here. Step the right foot forward, pivot the back toes, tuck them under. Crescent lunge, rise up, inhale. Chaturanga, you might float your right leg. And down dog a few breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Grab hold of your left wrist and lean to the right. Back to center. Right wrist, lean left. Back to center. Cactus the arms, lift the heart up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plank. Come onto the right side. Maybe right knee is down, maybe it's not. Side plank. Left leg lifts. Step that foot forward, pivot the back toes, crescent lunge. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, chaturanga. You might float that left leg. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Shift forward plank. Onto the left side. Left knee could be down. Reach the right leg up. Inhale. Step it forward, crescent lunge. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, chaturanga. You might float that right leg. Breathing, noticing. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward. Rise up. Left wrist, lean right. You might now release your right hand down to the floor and really reach through both of your fingertips. Left fingertips reaching right, right fingertips reaching to the earth. Inhale, center, and switch sides. So maybe you start with the wrist, and maybe you release that left hand, really reach down to the earth, right arm really reaching across to the left. Yeah, good. Maybe rotating your palms, seeing how that feels. Come back to center, inhale, reach up, exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Now, if you didn't want to do this whole plank thing, you could simply step your left foot forward. Otherwise, shift forward plank, come onto the right side, lift the left leg up, step it forward. We'll all meet in crescent lunge on the left foot forward. Grab hold of your right wrist and lean left. Opening that right side body, but see if you can really get into the front of that right hip. Yeah. Come back to center on the inhale, twist high, right arm in front. You might stay here. You could also put the back knee down. Bring your palms together and then hook that right wrist, forearm, or elbow outside the left knee. Or, yeah. Maybe you keep the knee down, maybe you lift it up. Yep. So wherever you are, you're in this twisted lunging position. Frame the front foot. Chaturanga, you might float that leg. Take a deep breath in and downward facing dog, long breath out. Now remember, you could simply step the right foot forward or shift forward plank. Come onto the left side and then reach the right leg up, step it forward. Everyone meets in crescent lunge. Yeah. Grabbing hold of that left wrist, leaning to the right, opening the left side body, but also tuck the tail, play with it, see if you can get into the front of that left hip. Come back to center, inhale, twist high, left arm in front where you could stay, or you could put that back knee down, bring the palms to the heart, the elbow or the wrist or the forearm goes outside the leg. You're breathing, you're noticing, feeling all the things. One more deep breath in. On the exhale, frame the front foot. Chaturanga, you might float your right leg. And when you get to down dog, say a few breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, forward fold, rise all the way up. Palms right at your foot. Okay, chair pose. So palms to your heart, twist high to the right. Yeah. And then look down at your knees and try to look and make sure your left knee draws back a little bit. And with your palms up high, elbows not touching anything, try to sink your butt. Try to bring your shoulders somewhat back. And then see if you can put that left elbow between your knees. See if you can make a purchase kind of on the left inner thigh. Yeah. Palms together, start to stack the shoulders and look up maybe over that top shoulder. Yeah. And still the booty is lower than the shoulders. So this is one way to do a twisted chair where the booty truly is lower than the shoulders. Yeah. Then we might take the wrists and hook that left wrist outside the right knee. Yeah. Another way to keep the shoulders higher than the booty. Still twisting to the right and even looking to the right. Exactly. Maybe it's forearms or maybe it's elbows. Yeah. And then pushing the palms against one another. So we're really turning that right shoulder up, stacking the right shoulder on the left, and the booty is still lower than the shoulders. Knees are in alignment. Inhale here. Fold forward over your legs. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Let your arms either rest on your low back or come out a little bit off your low back. Chair pose. Palms to the heart, twist high to the left. So you might stay like that, bringing the booty down and getting the twist the best you can. Looking down, making sure your right knee draws back a smidge. You might place that right elbow between your knees onto the right inner thigh. Make a little purchase there so you can start pushing the palms toward one another and stacking the shoulders more open. You might stay there. Or you might bring your wrists to the outside of that left knee. Yep, or forearms or even elbows, still drawing that right knee back in alignment. Yep, dropping the booty, pushing into the hands, drawing the right knee back, stacking the shoulders. You might even look up. Inhale here, fold forward over your legs. You might grab opposite elbows here. You might nod yes. You might nod no. Release your hands halfway lift on the inhale. Down dog your way. So that might mean chaturanga, up dog, or maybe you just hold plank, or maybe you step back to down dog. Okay, right leg lifts, bend your knee now and open your hip. And for a moment, can you feel that your right foot, the toes are dropping toward your left hip? Yeah. See if you can stretch into that right front of the hip a little bit. You might ground your right shoulder down. You might draw your ribs in, see what works. And then take that right knee to the outside of your right arm, the right knee to the outside of the right arm. Lift the leg back up and let it open. That hip opens, the knee bends. For a moment, trying to ground your right shoulder, really trying to feel the stretch in the front of that right hip. Take a breath in, and then take that right knee across the body toward the outside of your left arm. Lift the leg up, bend the knee, let the hip open. Inhale here. Step the foot forward, crescent lunge. Grab hold of your left wrist and lean right. Scissor your legs back to front. Begin to see if you can hold this and straighten that back leg and push through the heel. So as. Breath in. Come back to center. Both hands are up. Twist high, left arm in front, or bring your palms together and twist with your elbow, wrist, or forearm outside the right knee. If the knee is up, straighten that left leg, push through the heel. Maybe even look up, try to bring your right shoulder back so it's really stacked. Draw your belly in, push your right knee against the tricep or whatever you've got. Frame that front foot. Chaturanga, you might float the right leg. Okay, left leg lifts, bend the knee, open the hip. See if you can square your left shoulder toward the earth and try to let that left toes hang toward the right side of the body. Inhale here. Take that right knee to the outside of that right arm. Yep. Lift it back up. Bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale here. Take that right knee across the body, or the left knee across the body toward the right arm. Inhale, lift that left leg up, let the hip open. And then step that foot all the way forward, crescent lunge, up you go, good. Grab hold of the right wrist and lean left. And then see if you can begin to straighten the back leg and really push through the heel, feeling into that right psoas. Yeah. Coming back to center, twisting high. Maybe staying there or bringing the palms, wrists, or forearms or elbows outside that left knee. And once you get that, if the back knee is up, really straightening that leg and pushing through the heel. One more deep breath in. Frame the front foot, chaturanga, you might float the left leg. Walker hop to the top. Halfway lift on the inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Chair pose. Palms to the heart. Twist to the right. You can be up high or low. Step your left foot back. Twisted lunge. Slow and steady. So good. Push through that back heel. You're still in the twist. Still in the twist. Still in the twist. Step the left foot forward. Twisted chair. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Step the left toes back. Twisted lunge. Push through the heel. Step the left foot forward. Twisted chair. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Last time, step the left foot back. Step the left foot forward. Fold over your legs. Nice, nice, nice. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Chair. Twist to the left. Step your right foot back, twisted lunge. Stay in the twist, step the right foot forward, twisted chair. Step the right foot back, twisted lunge. Step the right foot forward, twisted chair. Last time, step the right foot back. Step the right foot forward. Fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Down dog your way, down dog your way. Right leg goes high. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon, maybe touch a block. And then bend that top knee. See if you can reach back with your left hand for your left foot. If you can grab the ankle like Conti, flex that foot. See if you can feel into the stretch in the front of that left hip flexor. Yeah? Release, step back, warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Down dog your way, down dog your way. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Inhale here. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Half moon, so you might be touching a block or a water bottle, whatever you have, a book. So you can bend that right knee and reach back with the right hand, maybe for the ankle or the foot. If you have the ankle, flex the foot. See if you can feel the stretch in the front of the right hip. Draw your ribs in because there is going to be a big back bend in the low back here in this pose for most of us. So really the front ribs help to lengthen. And release and step back, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. So then we're going to try to combine a bunch of this just for a fun little flow. Yeah. Well, we'll see if you think it's fun. Shift high on the balls of the feet, bend the knees, walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift on the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Grab hold of your left wrist and lean to the right. Take a deep breath in, release your right hand down to the earth. Keep reaching your left arm over. Come back to center. Inhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart up to the sky. Reach the arms up, grab hold of your right wrist and lean left. And then reach your left hand toward the floor. Really reach, reach, reach. Inhale back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Down dog your way. Shift forward into plank. Now you could either step your left foot forward or shift forward into plank. Come onto the right side. Lift your left leg up. Everyone's going to meet in crescent lunge with the left foot forward. Rise up, grab hold of your right wrist and lean to the left. Inhale back to center, warrior two. Now, exalted warrior, but interlace your fingers behind your head and lean your head back into that forearm the best you can. Really feel the whole left side body open. And then release your hands, half moon with a block, half moon with a block. Or if your hands can touch the floor, awesome. Even better because we'll get that leg up higher. And then try to bend that right knee. Reach back for the foot or the ankle, kick the foot into the hand, draw the front ribs in, try to lengthen the low back as you're really stretching that front body. Release, warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Cartwheel the hands forward, pivot on the back toes, side plank on the right. Side plank on the right. Take a deep breath in. Down dog your way. So Kanti, did that feel like it was more of a stretch when your hands touched the floor or the block?
It's actually better
with the block. Yeah. And then you can either step your right foot forward or shift forward plank and come to the left side. And then right leg lifts, step the right foot forward, everyone crescent lunge with the right foot forward, grab hold of the left wrist and lean to the right. Deep breath in. Come back to center, arms are up, warrior two. Exalted warrior, but interlace your fingers behind your head. Try to lean back into that forearm. Yeah, opening the right side body, deep breath in. And then half moon, you can use a block or touch the floor. And then sugar cane, trying to lift that knee up high, maybe flexing the foot, maybe pointing the toes, see what works. Different for every body, I imagine. And then release, warrior two. Inhale, exalted. Cartwheel the hands forward, pivot on the back, toes, side plank on the left. Deep breath in. Chaturanga, you might float that right leg. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Walker hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Palms to the heart. Twist to the right. Step your left toes back, twisted lunge. Push through that back heel. Now you're gonna rise all the way up with that back leg straightish. Yeah, crescent lunge with a straightish back leg. Yeah. Really pushing through that back heel, grab hold of the left wrist and lean right. Left psoas. Is it better when you bend the knee or straighten the leg?
Straight leg is easier to come in the weight, which is fine.
Okay, palms back to the heart. Twist again, that left elbow outside the right knee. Step your left foot forward, twisted chair. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Down dog your way. Breathe here, notice. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Palms to the heart. Twist to the left. Find your twist. Step the right foot back. Straighten the back leg. Find your twist. And then with a straightish back leg, rise up crescent. Grab hold of the right wrist, lean left. So bodies are always so different. Like for me, it's so much easier to have a back leg straight than the knee bent. The knee bent is so challenging for me. So just notice what is true and right in your body. We're all so different. Palms to the heart, right elbow outside the left knee. Step forward, twisted chair. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga maybe, or step back to down dog, whatever works for you. All right, my dears, this is all leading up to this. Right leg lifts. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Bring your left knee to the earth. Place your right hand on your right inner thigh and start opening that right leg. So can you hard flex the right foot and shift to the pinky toe edge side of the right foot? Yeah. And as you do, you're sending the hips forward. You're slightly tucking the tail. Now see if you stay here or if you can bend that left knee and reach back with your right hand. At first, grab the foot. So whether you can reach the ankle or not, grab the foot. If you can't grab the foot, maybe you have a strap or a sock. And then try to draw the heel in toward the booty. Try to draw the heel in toward the booty. So you're going to bring that right shoulder back, squaring toward the earth. Yeah. And so likely you're feeling the front of the left leg. That could be the quad, it could be the psoas. And then start to kick the foot into the hand. As you kick the foot into the hand, you're opening more, into a bit of a back bend. You're kind of leaning back. Your right shoulder is certainly stacked, if not going a little bit behind the left. And then allow that right knee to open. Yeah. Send your hips toward the earth. Could you possibly shift onto your left forearm here? And then release both forearms to the floor. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee up and push strongly through that left heel as you let that right knee open. Lizard pose. When you are ready, make your way to down dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Bring your right knee to the earth. Hard flex the left foot. Place your left hand on your left inner thigh. Try not to let your left outer ankle bow out, but still shift it to that pinky toe edge side. And you might stay here. You might look up over your left shoulder. You might be able to bend your right knee and reach back for the foot, not the ankle, and draw that heel in toward the butt as you square your left shoulder back toward the earth. And then kicking the foot into the hand, if you can grab the ankle now, great. You might grab the outer edge of the foot, start to lean back, really open the left hip, left shoulder goes way back, heart is open. And then maybe shifting onto that right forearm. Release that foot. See if you can come onto both of your forearms. Tuck your back toes under, lift the right knee up, push through the heel, let the left knee open, lizard pose. And then make your way to down dog. Next place I'll invite you to is your back. We're going to come again to half happy baby on the right, half happy baby on the right. Extending that left leg through the heel, left arm goes up overhead. Feeling into the front of that left hip. And then imagine there's a sandbag on the front of your left thigh, really drawing it to the earth. Begin to straighten that right leg out to the right the best you can. Might not go straight at all. Yeah. So your left hip is popping up, bringing that left hip down. You can think of it like the front of your pokey bits pointing straight up. Yeah. Taking that right leg across the body all the way over to the left in a twist. And then as you come back to center, hug both knees in for a moment, and then switching sides, half happy baby on the left. Really stretching through that right heel the best you can. And start to imagine there's a sandbag on your right hip. Beginning to straighten the left leg out to the left. Nice. And then the left leg comes across the body in a twist. And coming back to center when you're ready, hugging both knees into center, doing a few little knee circles one direction. And a few the other. And then soles of the feet together, interlace the fingers around your feet if you can, or maybe grab ankles. Take a few breaths here. And then Shavasana, corpse pose. When you're ready, coming back to center, seated pose. I've heard once, and I don't know where, that the psoas is the seat of the soul. Yeah, seat of the soul. Well, it's also the filet mignon of the cow. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what seat of the soul is. Break it down, please. That joke.
We got jokes. Well, hopefully that didn't kill you and you'll sit easy. In the spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jam, Pache, Pas. In the spirit of our collective liberation, we say Ashe, Amin, Amen, blessed be, Kapu Aloha, in Lakach, Satnam, Namaste, Watakwiasan, Black Lives Matter.